Hi there, lovely people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is approaching towards 7 p.m. I just finished my evening walk, late lunch, and all that. I had some work, slept, kind of napped because I've been having some busy days, didn't get much rest. Now I am back, okay, but I'm still a little bit tired from all the running. So I've been doing a lot of videos. I told you earlier that most of us reviewers doing this because it's month of holidays. This one, January until January, December. So this time they put a lot more ads in our videos. So if we create more content, we earn a little bit more. So it's just like if you find a little bit annoying, you can avoid the videos, no problem. But today I literally will tell you that I do not just put videos out of nowhere. I think of some concept, they are nice, I go for it. Okay. So such a video is gonna be here. I'm gonna be comparing two designer brands and fragrances from, like, they are not exactly same, but kind of like you see it will be fun. So I want to talk about Kenzo Homme, basically EDP versus Bleu de Chanel. It's not fair because this is EDT. I do have the EDP and Parfum, all of them, but just basic idea is Kenzo Homme EDT Intense Parfum. Sorry, the EDT Intense EDP versus Bleu de Chanel. Just want to show you how much value means. Okay. Both are outstanding fragrances. Do not make mistake. You guys know these fragrances. I will break it down in terms of pricing, value, longevity, and smell. And you do your pick. Okay. So Bleu de Chanel, this is a massive 150 ml bottle. I think there are maybe 300 mls. I haven't seen them, but they're bigger bottles, I heard. So Chanel prices are crazy. If you buy this 150 ml, I bought recent times like a backup bottle because I love the smell. I love Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel is one of the highest class of blue fragrances that started the blue trend, followed by Dior Sauvage, YSL IDP, so on and so forth. And now it's like a trend. Everybody has Coach, CK. They all have, I think, even Dylan Blue, Versace. So they all have their blue editions, but the props and credit goes to Bleu de Chanel for creating such a masterpiece. But back in the days, Bleu de Chanel used to be a beast mode performer. If you buy the Parfum, I think you'll get that performance, but prices 150 ml goes for something like 200 something dollars, 220 in Bangladesh. Crazy pricing. Okay, as opposed to that, Kenzo, these are relatively newer, recent days release, like recent years. It started with Kenzo EDT. Okay, I did not buy that because very close to my Kenzo the older Katana sword bottle. These are new line of Kenzo. The old line is discontinued, I heard. So I do love the EDT Intense. I think this is the EDT Intense, which is more fuller. I bought in recent times. I had a bottle before I sold it off, and I do have the EDP, which is like, more than half gone. So these are priced way cheaper than Bleu de Chanel. For just give you an example, you can buy the whole line of Kenzo EDT, EDP, EDT Intense, and even the Marine for less than price of a 150 ml bottle of Chanel. So how much is that? 110 ml each. Okay, and that I think translate to 440 ml versus 150 ml. It's cheaper than Bleu de Chanel. Okay, just see the value. They'll come to the performance and smell. So Kenzo EDT, like original one is very close to the original. It's like a marine, salty, green, aquatic perfume like Aqua, Bulgari's Aqua. But the EDT Intense and Parfum, sorry, I keep saying Parfum. EDT Intense and EDP are very different. The EDT Intense basically got the most hype because this is similar to Ganymede, okay, by I think, man, I always forget the house name. Ganymede by, man, I'm so sorry, okay, Ganymede, the perfume, okay, Marc Antoine Baroy, okay. Then I tried it at first. I must tell you one thing. I sold it off for a reason. Okay. There's a discussion. The reason I sold it off because it was overpowering for me and I did not understand the fragrance. I do make this rookie mistake a lot. I sold it off about this much. I sold it off. And then I smelled Ganymede. And at first, Ganymede was not pure love for me. The day I understood Ganymede, those who know that fragrance, I fell head over heels. I mean, like literally, I was gaga. I want a bottle so bad. Even there's another one from that house. I want it so bad. They project and last eternal longevity. Kenzo is not far off from them. Performance-wise, this is beastly. I did get a compliment today. I was wearing this in early evening. I was going for some grocery shopping. So I went to 3-4 shops. I had some desserts after late lunch. So I went to buy some Maggie, instant noodles, and then some bread and all the biscuits. So the shop owner, he has like a store where he has this cheap perfumes like a not Titan. What is this? Those Wildstone, Fog, Axe body spray. They don't have expensive perfumes, something very cheap. So I bought like a couple of years back, story time, that some fog perfumes just to do content. And they know me, like they think like I just buy fog. So moment I entered, the shop owner goes like, the young guy goes like, bhaiya, bhaiya means brother, are you wearing fog? Because they don't know. So I'm like, no, I'm just wearing some of the perfume. He's like, what is the name? I'm like, Kenzo. He's like, oh, foreign fragrance. They say foreign. Foreign means foreign, imported brand. So I'm like, yeah. They're like, how much are the prices? I'm like, give them some idea. Then they're like, not asking anymore. But the whole idea is, last winter I was wearing Prada L'Homme Intense, which is a beautiful fragrance with the leather, iris, patchouli, more darker version of Prada L'Homme. I got the similar kind of unsolicited compliments. This one today got me that. I was surprised. I just wearing four sprays and it was projecting. They said the whole shop was filled with my perfume. I was not feeling it that much, but yes, it did. So see the effect. If I wear Bleu de Chanel, within 2 hours of time, it comes very close to me. Okay. The perfume, yeah, better EDP is better than this, but the price difference versus the notice, the push, I mean, oh my god. Okay. The EDP also has great performance, lasts almost the same time, but EDP doesn't project as much as the EDT Intense. So this is the best performer so far. I want to buy the Marine. Most probably that's going to be good for summer, but this two, man, unbelievable. Bleu de Chanel has nothing on these two. If you talk about performance, many people talk about Kenzo Homme EDP, and I can see that there definitely is some blue notes in there. This one has some C notes, but bottom is like the base is like kind of like a leather. Yeah, it's a very sophisticated fragrance. It's more well done. I get a kind of like a watermelon fruity vibe in there with a blue note, which makes it very beautiful, polished. It's very high class. This smells niche quality. Man, this one, if I put straight up comparison, there is unbelievable longevity and projection, which is hard to find. I recent times legit tried about hundreds of fragrances in a shopping mall where they're having sales. Everything was outperformed by Kenzo Homme EDT Intense. So that's what is the comparison. So in terms of scent profile, Bleu de Chanel gives you grapefruit, beautiful opening. No fragrance has that opening. That's why people pay so much for the Bleu de Chanel. They just love spraying, spraying, and spraying because the smell is just stunning. It's 10 for smell. Then it follows by some mint, some, I think, incense, and some spices. It's like a spicy, woody, masculine. Maybe there's a vetiver hint of there in the dry down. But that fragrance is a very masculine fragrance. Unfortunately, due to reformulation, this one has become kind of like a poor performer, average performer. And paying the $200, $220 for Bleu de Chanel is niche pricing, okay? Close to Crete pricing. So why would you do it? You would do it for the smell of it. If you're nostalgic, money is not an issue. You'll still buy Bleu de Chanel any day. But I'll tell you what, even if you have Bleu de Chanel, you should get these, one of these or both of these. I have to have them in my collection all the time because I love wearing them, especially in winter. These two are champions. I would suggest them over Bleu de Chanel. These two have spices. I think the EDT Intense has something like C notes, calypso. I don't know what that is. Maybe like a sorbet version of watermelon, aquatic, watermelon, pink pepper, spices, fig, vetiver, sandalwood, patchouli, and akigala oud. I think those are from Fragrantica. This is a lot more spicy than Bleu de Chanel. This is also marine-like. So it has a beautiful, like a metallic tone, fruity tone, and then aquatic, and a little bit of that, I would say the fig. Definitely, it's like a spicy, masculine, lot more stronger than Bleu de Chanel. EDP, it's more simpler. Let me just see the notes breakdown. It goes like C notes, leather, and patchouli. Very simplistic. So this one, if you put the EDP versus Bleu de Chanel, I will pick up any day. Kenzo. This one retails for a lot, like 100 something dollars, but the discounted prices come to about $60-65 or cheaper. This one comes to under $60. The EDT is something like 55, and the Marine is going to be 45. So you can buy the whole line for a price of one Bleu de Chanel, period. I rather have those four over Bleu de Chanel, practicality wise. So you see, I got once a compliment from Bleu de Chanel, but that was the EDP in winter. I sprayed like 16 times. EDT Intense 4 times, good enough for 10 hours plus. Okay, so there you go. This is what we do in our parliament. We clap. Kenzo, man, give love to this house, guys. Do not look at brands only. I mean, Bleu de Chanel is nice. I will not lie to you. It's a beautiful fragrance. You can still get it if money is not an issue, but practicality wise, Kenzo wins like by with a storm, like it takes down Bleu de Chanel with a storm, or significantly in terms of every single way. So two different fragrances, but today's champion is Kenzo Homme EDT Intense and EDP combinedly. Okay, thanks for watching. Do let me know what you feel about them. Do you feel they are similar in any way or very different, or you like Bleu de Chanel more over Kenzo? But do you think the quality of Kenzo, you find it as good as I described it? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Let's do one more video, then we'll upload this. Take care.